Hey guys, so today's video is a little bit of an in-between video because I'm obviously in the midst of uploading my Christmas gift guides at the moment, but I've done a little bit of shopping over the past few weeks. So I wanted to do a haul video. I feel like I haven't done a lot of online shopping in a really long time. I don't know if that's just me. I obviously did a haul when I went to Chicago, but that was kind of like shopping, but I feel like I haven't done one in a while. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of the things I've picked up over the past couple of weeks. I've got a couple of things from Zara to show you first, and then I've also got some things from the Outnet, from ASOS and from NPL at the end. So starting off with Zara, these are my favourite things. I bought 3 things in Zara the other week, and I haven't had a session where I've been like baby free in Zara for a really long time, and I was just so excited to try some things on. I ended up picking 3 things up, and the first ones I've worn every day since I got them, I think. These are some super blinged up studded combat boots. I've been looking for some really heavy duty combat boots for ages, and there haven't been any that I liked. Obviously, I recently bought my Chanel black boots, which are black with silver as well, but they're a very different style as the way that I justified having both, and that the Chanel ones I kind of keep for occasions where I'm not going to be anywhere with like thick gravel like we have outside our house, and like mud and rain, and basically there's just a lot more practical everyday boots. My Chanel ones are way too fancy to be wearing like out and about in the rain. These are so comfy. They actually gave me a blister the first time I wore them, and then after that they've been amazing. So they took like a day of wearing in, and then they've been super comfy. They've got loads of stones stuck in the bottom. They've got a massive tread, so they'll be really good in the kind of colder, like icy weather and stuff. But they still look really cool. I've been looking for something like this for ages, and I haven't found any that I liked. They're kind of similar to the Jimmy Choo ones. Jimmy Choo have done ones this season that have like a bar of spangly stuff, but they're a little bit more kind of like bikery looking, as opposed to having that one like embellished section. They're definitely loud. Anyway, I love them. They were a little bit more expensive than normal for Zara because obviously they are massive. There's a lot of detail in them, and they are real leather. They were £90, but I mean, I've got the wear out of them already. I'm sure I will continue to wear these a lot. I love them. Next up is something that I think I'm gonna have to take back because I tried it on and I love it, but I ended up putting it in the bag after I bought it, and it got so creased. I just think this is going to be the most annoying thing ever. It's this faux leather pleated midi skirt. You guys know I love my pleated midi skirts. I've got a silver one very similar to this, and I wear it so much, and it's a couple of years old. This I've hung up for like 24 hours, and it's kind of got rid of the creases, but they're still kind of there as well, which I don't know. I'll try it on and show you, and you guys will see why I like it, because it's really cool. I like that it's black as well because it's a little bit more subtle than my silver one. I feel like it will go with a lot more, but just the creases I just can't be doing with that, because you'd sit on it and it would have a massive crease. And also, like, it's the kind of material that looks rubbish when it's creased. It's not like a material that should look like it creases. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I also got a belt in Zara, and I love this. I think this is going to be so useful over the Christmas period. It's a black waisted belt. I guess it could be either, depending on the size you got. I got the smallest size. They do it in 80, 85 and 90, whatever that means. I assume that's like small, medium and large. But it has these studded like gold rimmed pearls, very Gucci-esque, like the ones they have on the Gucci bags. It is black velvet, and it's just really nice. I think I'm going to wear this loads over the Christmas period. I also really like that at the front, it just looks like a plain black belt, and then at the back you've obviously got the stud kind of pearl detail. I think it's really pretty, and it was $17.99, so I think 17, not 70. I think it will be a good addition to my belt collection, because I basically have one Topshop belt that I wear all the time, and I never wear any of my other belts, so it'll be good to have a new belt. I also made an order from the Outnet, which for me is not normal. It's like a pretty special occasion. I ordered a couple of Christmas presents from there, and I saw a dress that I thought would be amazing for an upcoming event that I've got going on, but I have tried this on and I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. You will see in the thumbnail why, but it's this Diane von Furstenberg gorgeous kind of turquoisey coloured velvet striped dress, and it has this kind of kimono style, like wrap over front. I really love the design of this. I think it's really beautiful. The actual material itself is sheer, the stripes are sheer, so it's got a black slip underneath it. It's got the tie around the waist, which makes it very flattering. I have to say, I kind of knew this was going to be wrong even when I ordered it, because on the website I was like, oh, it looks quite oversized and baggy, so I'm going to order an extra small instead of a small because I think that will fit me better. I was right, the extra small fits me perfectly, and the small definitely would have been too big. So if you're thinking about getting this, definitely size down. But it's mainly just the length that I don't like about this. It comes just below the knee, and for me, because it's already quite a covered up dress and it's quite loose fitting, it just, something about it feels quite granny-ish. And I know DVF can be, they're a kind of brand that like caters for most ages, so some of their designs can be a little bit more kind of like old, like, if that makes sense. I hate to be ageist because I'm like, I really don't like to think like that when it comes to clothes, but you know what I mean. Some of their designs are a little bit more conservative, and I feel like this is one of them. It's a shame it's not shorter. I thought about getting it taken up, but because it's got the satin trim, I'm sure it could be done. I actually have a really good local seamstress who does all my stuff for me, but I just think it would be, for the effort, and then you don't know it's definitely going to be perfect. I think I'm going to send this back, but I just love this fabric. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I was really upset that that didn't fit because it would have been perfect. I also ordered a pair of shoes from the Outnet, which I want your guys' opinion on because I'm not sure whether or not to keep them. They're from Iris and Ink, which is the kind of in-house brand at the Outnet. It's like their, I think like Net-a-Porter own the Outnet, so I think it's like Net-a-Porter own Iris and Ink as well, and it's like their brand. So this is what the shoes look like. They are black suede with this kind of resin type heel, and then they have this like dipped front effect, which I think is really pretty. I also just realized my toes are in such a disgusting condition right now. I need to have a pedicure, and I'm unsure about whether or not I'm going to show you what these look like on, but I feel like I have to because they're the kind of shoes that you need to do that. So if I do, please excuse my disgusting toes. And now everyone's going to look at my toes and notice them, whereas previously they wouldn't. I don't know if that was an error to mention that, but there we go. And then they have this skinny ankle strap, which I always think is a really flattering detail. As long as it's skinny, ankle straps I think make your ankles look really slim. And then they're just quite, I don't know, I like them because they're quite plain, but then they're quite different at the same time. This heel reminds me of the Dior one that they did last year. The Dior one was gold. I'm not sure if they did any black versions of it, but it's like that kind of like textured heel. They look quite comfy. They're actually very, very well made. I don't know. I just don't know. I really like them. They're not cheap. I can't remember exactly how much they were. I think they're about around like £120 mark, something like that. So I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not to keep them. What do you guys think? Do you like them? Will I wear them a lot? They're kind of quite good for Christmas. I don't know why. I feel like they look quite Christmassy. Let me know what you think anyway. I am yet to make my mind up about those. And then I also ordered some stuff from ASOS, and this is very hit and miss. So some of the stuff is staying, some of the stuff is going. The first thing I got was this jumper. I was not expecting this when I ordered it on the website. On the website, I thought it was a jumper, but it's actually more of like a knitted top. It's very, very thin. It is ridiculously soft, which I was super surprised at because it's got sparkly little like element, like stitching things in it, so it makes the whole top sparkle, which is not my usual thing. Like I don't normally go for sparkly fabrics, but it says étoile, which means stars, and I just thought it was very me. It was quite expensive, it was £79, but it is so soft. I think it would go with lots of things. You could wear it like with black jeans, could wear it with that leather skirt if I kept it. I could wear it with a little like leather mini skirt. I think it would look quite cute tucked into. And it's also a little bit more flattering than like a chunky knit jumper because it is very, very fine knit. And it is, I just can't stop feeling it. It's ridiculously soft. Anyway, so this was from Whistles at ASOS. Thought it was quite a good. I've also got, you know, my other Whistles jumper. If you guys saw my winter skincare video last week or the week before, it's very similar to this in the respect that it's not a Christmas jumper, but it looks kind of Christmassy enough to be a Christmas jumper, but you could definitely get away with wearing it in like November and January when it's not still Christmas, if you get what I mean. So you're not like limiting it to a Christmas jumper, but it is like really festive. Anyway, that I really like. And then I also ordered another jumper from ASOS, which is River Island. And this is definitely going back because this is nowhere near as nice as it looked online. You can see why I ordered it. Here we go, the stars. We're going for a star theme. It's a chunky grey knit. It's got kind of like bulbous, those like bell sleeve kind of things. It's kind of still tucked in from when I tried it on. It's got a massive roll neck, which is one of my first issues with it, is that this roll neck is way too big and high that it just makes me look like I have no neck. It's like up here like this, which is cozy, which comes to my second criticism of this jumper, is that it's really, really itchy. And normally like synthetic fabric jumpers are okay. It's normally, I find wool really itchy, and it's definitely not wool. Anyway, and then my third criticism is that these stars, which actually they're looking okay on camera, but if I do a close-up, they are made of like really garish colour, multicolored sequins, and on the model on ASOS, it looked like they were kind of like grey silver, which would look so nice, but they're like garish multicolored sequins. So it ends up looking really nice from a distance, like now, I think that looks nice, but when you're close up, it's so tacky. Like the actual colour combination is not right, and the corners of the stars, like the quality of this is just not, it's not sewn on properly. They don't sew the corners. This would drive me nuts. They're like coming off. So that's going back for sure. And then I also ordered a black denim skirt because I don't actually have one and I really, really wanted one. I ended up going for an ASOS own brand one, and I sized up because I always find with denim skirts, they're quite high-waisted. I find them quite uncomfortable, and I quite like to pull them down to make them a little bit longer, but also to make them like sit at a more comfortable place. However, I don't know whether this one is actually too big, so I ended up ordering a size 12. My normal size is a 10. I'll show you what it's like on, but it does work because you can pull it down and make it longer, but I don't know whether I'd be better off getting the tall size 10, if you get what I mean. I'm sure I don't need tall, but just so that it's maybe a bit longer. But I do like this, and I need to try it on again to work out the sizing and like what I can tuck into it. But I will definitely either be keeping that or swapping it for a different size. And then last but not least, from ASOS, this is another thing that I need your opinion on. It's another thing from River Island. It is a scarf. It's gonna look horrendous with the jumper I'm wearing right now because it is a completely like different color pink, and it would just look bad. So try and ignore this. I'm aware this is very much a rip-off of Burberry. I would love one of the Burberry two-tone scarves, and I probably will end up investing in one at some point in my life. However, I definitely wouldn't get a pink one. I would get like a grey one or a red one, a bit more of a classic colour. But I saw this and I just thought it was a really good kind of dupe for that look. So you have the check on one side and then you have more of like a solid colour on the other. Although it is actually like, it still has the check just going one way, if you get what I mean. So they've replaced that other stitch with the bright pink so that you get like half the check and the bright pink, and then you get the full check on that side. It's a really interesting texture. It's like a diagonal, slightly stretchy knit, and that makes it quite, it sits quite nicely. Like, I'm gonna try and show you guys because I mean this, I'm gonna maybe do this in a close-up with a black top on because with this pink it's just really offensive. I look like Barbie like puked on me or something, but here we go. Do you get what I mean? Am I going crazy, and is it just gross? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do we think? Opinions needed. So that is everything that I bought. I then wanted to include a few things that I literally just opened in the mail. It was like Christmas come early. I nearly freaked out. I posted an Instagram picture a few weeks ago wearing a scarf from NPL, which if you watch my vlogs, you will have seen me open it. It was a gift from Jo Malone when I was staying in London for the Jo Malone event. It's this beautiful grey cashmere like shawl. It's a scarf, but it's a really big one. So you could wear it as a shawl. I wear it as a scarf. And I posted an Instagram picture wearing it a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, NPL, which is a company that I always look in their shop, and I rarely ever buy anything because it's super, super high-end and luxury and gorgeous. I actually buy some presents from there around Christmas time because they have a shop in Vista Village as well, which you guys probably know I go to quite a lot. and they have really good deals. However, they got in touch and asked me if they could send me some things following this Instagram, which obviously I said yes, thank you so much, and this stuff arrived today, and it is honestly like Christmas come early. And I wanted to do this long intro to this whole section because I'm very well aware that like NPL is a very expensive brand, and just bear in mind, this is not like, I would not normally go and like buy a ton of cashmere stuff. Having one of these items would be a major luxury. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Like the rest of the stuff that I'm putting in here is from like ASOS or whatever. So I was super excited by this. So massive thank you to them, and I'm going to be kept cozy all winter by this stuff because it's so gorgeous. So I thought I would show you, I'm going to show you the packaging as well because it is just stunning. The gift packaging is just like, hello, it's dreamy. So there's actually 2 boxes. In this top one, we have, I feel like this is an unboxing, but I've already opened it. I know what's in here. I'm going to spoil the surprise. There's actually 2 scarves in here. The first one is this beautiful cream one, which is like a cable knit. I'm trying to not drop everything on the floor whilst I'm doing this. It's a little bit of a smaller scarf. It's a cream cable knit cashmere. I'm gonna have to do a close up because the light is making this like blow out majorly. But it's very like long and skinny, so it goes around really nicely twice. Like it's not too short, but it's not a really bulky scarf. So yeah, oh my god, okay, maybe that River Island one is going to go back. This is just beautiful. So I got that one, and then the other scarf that they sent is the same as my grey scarf from the Instagram picture, but it is burgundy on one side and then navy on the other, which I think is the most gorgeous colour combination. And this is what I mean by they are enormous. And I love this because you kind of get a little bit of navy, a little bit of red. I think this would majorly jazz up just like an all black outfit. Oh my god, it's so soft. Yeah, so this is the other scarf. You guys know I'm kind of scarf crazy as well, so like I was very excited to open that package this morning. And then, wait for it, there's another box as well. My hair's just gone crazy at this point. Crazy! There's another box, and in here is the note from them, and it says, "We absolutely loved your look recently, and we can't wait to see you wrapped up warm in NPL again soon." And there's some cashmere shampoo in here, which will come in very useful for washing these things. And then there is the most gorgeous chunky cable knit polar neck. It is beyond stunning. I actually thought it was black when I saw it on the website, and then when I opened it in the kitchen earlier I thought it was navy. I'm gonna have a look on the label and see what it says, because in this light it's looking black again, and I'm hoping it is black. I think it is black. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is black. It's super wide cut, and then it has the really gorgeous roll neck, and then the it's got like a texture, or like different textures to the knit, and then it has the like plaited. It's actually not it's quite interesting. It's actually not a normal cable knit. It's like shoelaced. Like these aren't sewn in, they're like, I don't even know how they've done it, but it's literally like shoelaced down. It's amazing. Stunning, gorgeous. I'm super excited to wear those, so a massive thank you to NPL for spoiling me rotten and keeping me cozy in this cold weather. Hope you guys enjoyed this haul. A little bit of everything. Went from Zara to ASOS. Where else do we go? The Outnet, bit of high-end stuff, to NPL, all over the shop. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying my Christmas gift guides if you are watching them already. The beauty one went up a couple of days ago, and the gifts for her one is coming very soon. So I hope you guys enjoy those if you haven't seen them already, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.